to ERL, and we're going to watch the replay of the sprint of last Saturday. It's a format we usually don't stream, so for everybody who's new, it's a shorter race distance. You see it in the top of the screen, 16 laps, about half an hour, and there's no tire wear, no fuel usage, so it's just racing on hot laps. So that's a cool feature, and everybody has to use their second choice car. So as it's the first time, we're going to go through the grid really quick. We got Smile on pole with the Lamborghini. You see here McLeod, two new drivers to our league also this season in second, so they are really fast. In the Ferrari, Smiley, of course, our champion of last year in the Pro League. Also in the Lamborghini, Desmond, a new driver with the Corvette in fourth. Jake, the Minister of Defense, in fifth in the Mitsubishi. Alakos in the Ferrari on sixth. Wrench, a former sprint champion, in the Dodge Viper. Interesting pick. And I have a co-commentator today. It's a surprise. It's Honden. Everybody doesn't speak his real of his full name, Honden Brokjes. No, it's just Honden. And what do you think about Wrench's pick here, Honden?
I was really surprised to see it. Good evening, everyone. When we tested some cars for this season, we both didn't really like the Viper, so I was quite surprised to see it.
Yeah, you're right. I thought the same. So I'm really looking forward to see him race with it this evening, and we're going to watch him, of course, throughout this race. Quickly go further up the field. It's Gloss in the GTR. I see there in 8th, SD in 9th. It's the Jag, I think I see from here. Azriel in the Supra. Snipes in the Ferrari. Panda in the Alfa Romeo. Also a car you don't see much on the grid. Zorro there in, looks like, what does he drive? A Mercedes.
AMG.
Yeah, Dave in the Ferrari, Bibi in the BMW, and Shippo in the back in this Renault. Let's get back to the front and TV cam, and then we'll get racing. 16 laps.
Slight correction. You said last season Smiley became champion, but it was boosted, of course.
It was boosted. It was
slightly ahead of Alakos.
Yeah, it was do the season in front of that, of course. Yeah, my bad. I totally forgot boosted. He's not on the grid here, so boosted last year's champion, also last year's sprint champion, and Alakos made it difficult for him, but just came short at the end. MC, my name is Airman. I drive in the Pro League as well, and yeah, it's a lot of fun watching our streams back from all the other commentators. So I thought it would be a fun feature to do this and make the sprint also a thing to watch. Of course, it's really different from the Sunday races where you have to compete with tire wear and strategies and fuel usage and damage and all that sort of stuff. That's all turned off. Damage is not turned off, but it's repairing itself. And of course, Handen also in the Pro League with me.
Sorry,
Yes, Aaron Honden. So here we are. All right, well, let's get back up a bit to the field and let's go racing. Lights are already on. They're off, and a really bad start of McLeod. Yeah, and Desmond in that Corvette looked really quick off the line. He's got the inside line there. All the cars. Ooh, see a big wobble from a Ferrari there in the back. Oh, Alakos hits SD, goes wide. Comes back onto the track, and they all survive without damage. It looks like it, yeah. So that's really a good start. Far up in front for Smythe, McLeod and Wrench side by side. Wrench looks like he's taking third place. So yeah, wow, Jake with a late dive. That's not gonna stick. Good. Oh, McLeod in the gravel, but he survived. Wow, what a hectic start. After that, we see two cars side by side. Who are that? SD, Gloss, the Azriel. Oh, a Ferrari in the back. Dave just got it. Again a bit wide with Bibi. Back up to the front. There's still Comfort in the lead. It's a shame we can't see the deltas and the differences here in the replay. That's the thing to work with.
Corvette should be fast in a straight line too. But Smai seems to have a run. Maybe for the next straight.
The gap looks big enough. Maybe some McLeod look at a wrench. No, it's not gonna make it. Let's look with SD, Gloss and Asriel still with the three of them together. Some really cool liveries also there. Yeah, of course, Shippo, no problem. It's always fun, like I said before, to watch your own race back. So let's try to make the sprint a thing as well. Oh, Jake a bit wide there, and also the Ferrari of, I think that was Smiley. And Elikos is in the Ferrari.
At the back, two guys were side by side.
Shippo and Panda were probably the cars. They're still in the lead. Smile and Wrench. Here we go. Wrench on the inside. No, he slots back in behind. Oh, Smile in the gravel there. Let's get Wrench on board, because usually Andre and I don't race the sprints. We're probably not around on Saturday. I play soccer, so I'm always at the club and still at the bar. So Saturday is not the day to race for me. And how about you, Anden? Why don't you race sprint?
To be honest, I prefer the endurance races with the strategy. And often I'm not home as well on Saturday, so I focus on Sundays.
Yeah, but I told Wrench I would like to try and be there more this season in the sprint, because I think it's pretty cool. Oh, we see here Gloss and SD side by side. That GTR is a solid pick this season. Especially with... Yeah, as we all goes through. We got a bit of inside information. We have to look a bit at the back here now, because we're gonna see a mistake we've all made once or twice. Forget to brake when you're going to the braking zone, and I have it, Dave forgets to brake. Good, he evaded everybody, got reset to track by the game. But yeah, I've done it, you've done it.
Everyone has.
Oh, wrong button. Let's get back up to the front again. Des now really hunted down by Smiley and Wrench. Also close together still.
That Lambo seems really loose.
Yeah, well, we of course knew the Lambo doesn't like these high curbs. And we will be trouble.
It's really close again.
Wow.
Inside.
No. We see McLeod take a little look. Yeah, maybe this is also again a good example that when you try enough with a car and get to understand how it works, every car should be able to do about the same lap times. Of course, it's a bit different which track it's on. But yeah, I'm surprised to see that Viper so competitive.
Great racing from the top guys at the minute.
Really
close from lap
they're
one.
asking you to increase your mic volume a bit. In the viewers. Wrench up the inside now. Smai in first, Wrench in second. Desmond got overtaken also by McLeod now. Oh, Wrench in the gravel there.
He goes through the gravel.
Oh, but he manages to go on. I didn't see the throttle input, but that was brave stuff. To keep it pinned on the gravel there.
And Jake again, goes side by side with Desmond as well.
Jake is through.
And he gets in front.
Ooh, a little bump, and again the bump, and there goes Wrench.
That's really
in the mix with Smythe and McLeod both touching him a little. And then I don't think we saw something in the steward's room about it. Of course, that's all behind us now, so maybe Lucky took a look at it after the race and thought it's just bad luck there. Lucky is all the way into P. Where is he? Wrench, here he is, P11. Ooh, SD as a track limit penalty. 1.5 seconds, so he's gonna fall back. Let's see if there's
really hurt on this track.
Ooh, Ezreal also.
2.5.
Ouch.
That easily costs over 4 seconds here.
Yeah. You don't want to get the track penalties here. They're hurting a lot. So Jake is now up to second. Smiley is up to third. Smythe also lost a lot of time in that moment with Wrench. Oh, following it now. Let's see how much of a fight Jake can bring here. He was, yeah, it was very entertaining in the GT class race. He is never backing out of something, never holding patience, always going for the attack or indeed the defense. And he picked the Lancer. How about that, Onden? Because we in the beginning thought we maybe could take it.
Before the really big update from like a month ago, I also really liked the Lancer, but since the updates, yeah, it wasn't as good as it was before, in my opinion. It's not bad for sure, but
Smiley now really close to him. Smiley also a driver who will dive for any little gap there is at any time. Usually not the one to stay behind and have a little patience.
Two-time champion, of course, also Smiley.
Yeah, so that's what you have to do if you want to be champion. You need to overtake the cars and get in front.
Yeah, the difficult race on Sunday, of course, with myself and him hitting each other and getting damage.
Ah, yeah, I watched it back, and Steve was the commentator on that, and he didn't know what happened. He saw later on you got the front bumper damage and Smiley got the rear bumper damage, so he assumed something happened, but maybe you can tell what happened.
Coming out of last mode 2, Smiley at the moment, and he came across the track. I choose to go left because I thought he was going to the right, but he came back left. So it was unfortunate. He catched the car and I couldn't go anywhere. It was a really slight tap, but we both got damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, I watched it in the replay. You're right, that was really unfortunate. Smiley lost the car, and yeah, he came back on track. It looked like he goes right, but oh, I see a track penalty there again from Gloss, or was Gloss it before?
It was Ezreal before, and I don't know.
Ezreal and SD, I think.
Yeah,
they were the ones to fall back. Wrench now back up to 9th with Panda on his rear. Let's see a bit further down the rear. Ezreal and SD still together. Zorro, Shippo, Bibi. Of course, the winner of the first AM race.
New series as well.
Yeah, really cool to have a third tier, a new series with for the guys and girls in there who usually were a bit slower, and they can compete with each other. And yeah, I think Lucky and Chunky did that race with the commentary, and they also said, "Fun, I think everyone in there is able to get up to the podium.
Smiley is looking to get Jake now. He's really close.
Let's see how the Lancer is in a straight line.
Jake keeping the inside line.
Of course, the Minister of Defense. I see Smiley with a little time penalty in the background.
Who's the bravest on the brakes? Smiley goes ahead.
Oh, he makes it on McLeod, yeah. And you can see here, yeah, McLeod's car wobbling a lot, so he needs to clear his catchy for next weekend to try and improve his connection. So Smiley, not much Jake could have done there. He defended the inside, but yeah, Smiley obviously with the overspeed already got it done before the turn. So, oh, big moment there, Smiley.
Smiley also going purple, lap 5. So he seems to have some pace in hand.
Wow, a 48.4. It's yeah, we the qualifying, of course. Ranch did 47.9 in it. Oh, Jake!
Oh.
That was almost the same about what Smiley did in front of you. Only Smiley ended up on the left side of the track, and you couldn't go anywhere anymore. So that was the moment. Elokos now on the outside. Is this gonna stick? No, Jake.
Jake defends well.
Yeah, good defense by Jake there. Sensible. Oh, Smiley with now a 3-second penalty. That's gonna hurt him. Let's see how far he falls back. See a lot of cars in the background. Snipes also picks up a 0.5. And they're back together. Oh, Ranch on the inside.
Gets the position. Smiley has a good run again.
Yeah.
Great exit.
Let's see how it looks from Gloss's view with those two cars in front.
As we're already halfway through this race.
Ah, that's how fast this. Wow!
So,
what a run at the end!
Speed from Gloss.
Yeah. Bit wide, losing some traction, and. You see the two guys disappear a little bit. So yeah, it's now the first time we see Smiley in action. We've heard rumors, especially you heard rumors. Maybe you can repeat them on stream now, what you said to me earlier.
I've heard before that Smiley is really fast, like boosted category fast. So I'm really looking forward to see him on track in the GT Endurance class.
Yeah, of course we missed him last Sunday. He didn't show up. Was the thing we saw in the verdicts. And yes, so we're gonna miss him also this Sunday.
Yes, that's really unfortunate. But after last season, where Boosted was as dominant as he was, which is a great performance by him, of course, it's good to maybe see make a run for his money with Smiley.
Yeah, but I think Ranch and Chunky showed some incredible pace as well.
They did, but Boosted did a weird strategy in my opinion.
Yeah,
doing the two stuff.
Yeah, I thought during the race I said to you, when I saw Boosted only take 40% fuel, how is it even possible? With McLeod now disappearing a little.
Boosted did a 150.5. He had a really slow lap.
Ooh, Eliko's still on the tail of Jake here.
I have to say I see great liveries all around the field today.
Yeah, that's always MC saying 150.5 considered slow. I think 150.5 was the fastest lap in the AM race driven by Smack, exactly. So yeah, sorry MC, the difference is there. Yeah, it's just when you're in the pros, it's unbelievable, unbelievable how fast these guys are. Hunter and I considered ourselves always pretty fast, We've been racing together for a few years now online, and that's how we that's how we met through a mutual friend. And he said, "Hey, he's racing also." So since that moment, we've been racing a bit together and trying to find some leagues, and always competing against each other. Most of you guys consider us friends, but I think we consider ourselves our first rival.
100%.
Yeah, I think the first one I want to beat is Handen, and I think the first one he want to beat is me. And after that, the rest of you guys come. But yeah,
especially this season with us both driving the Mazda, we really have to look at each other now.
Yeah, that's the first comparison we're having. So, McLeod with a moment there. That Ferrari, I must say, yeah,
Elicos has a great run on Jake.
Let's pick him up, let's go on board, because the TV cam in this corner is not giving us a good picture every time. Jake is gonna defend here, of course. Elicos pushing, looking to the outside. I think he's gonna try a switchback here.
You really need to be careful with cutting that chicane.
Yeah, and I think all the other guys watching now are seeing how difficult it is to race with this cam, because we're doing it all the time. And here, you don't see the corner. You need to know where the corner is. You need to guess where the corner is when you're so close behind. Des now
goes alongside,
picking up the place here. With the Corvette.
Slipstream still, but Desmond gets the job done.
And look who's closing up on these guys. Wrench is slowly coming back. Look at his lap times. 48, 48, 48.
As he's improving.
MC is asking us, Handen, why would you race with that cam? So why are you racing with that cam?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know any better. Since the start, since racing F1 basically, I've always raced in cockpit cam. When I started driving GT, I just didn't change.
Nope. And for me, it's Jake really lost the top two. McLeod and Smiley gone with the pair of them. Smiley slowly closing up to McLeod, and Desmond on the outside of Jake. Jake defending, and he takes it
just in front.
Yeah, it's
as
always
we said before, the Minister of Defense.
So incredible to see this guy race in these situations, because in F1 it's we come from F1. That's what we always did, and we just joined last September or so, maybe slightly earlier in the GT, and
the
the difference.
Few races of season 3.
Yeah, the difference in that is these cars are so difficult to drive while overtaking and defending. And yeah, just seeing Jake do that like it's F1 is it's just great to watch every time.
It really took some time for the both of us to adapt to these cars.
Yeah, absolutely, especially
it's a
for
really
me.
Different approach.
When we did the trial, they said to you right away, go to pro, and they wanted to get me in there as well, but I was never. I got there a few weeks later, but I always got a little more time needed to adjust. So Des and Jake going again, and yeah, this is. Where should you overtake on this track? I think MC's Jake in the chat, all aboard the Ministry of Defense. Yeah, you're right. You're bringing the spectacle again.
We should have a look at the back too. I see some close fighting on the map. But let's watch Jake and Desmond going into turn 1. Jake keeping the inside line again.
Again, the same defense. He just knows how to position this car so good.
Has a good run again too.
And Wrench still slowly. Look where he is. There he is. Wrench in the back. After that moment in the beginning.
He likes to see all this fighting in front of him.
Of course, back into for the podium fight. Especially with Jake defending so hard. Look at those lap times in the 49 high, 50 low. Desmond trying to look here. What? And I thought I saw some other cars close to each other behind Wrench. Let's have a quick look and then get back up. I see SD and Snipes close together. Let's get back up to Jake. Eliko's now really close on Des.
It's really hard to make it stick here at Ascari.
Yup. There's just barely any room for two cars in there.
As Wrench is fully at the back of Eliko's right now again.
And that's what I experienced lap 1 of the Endurance Sunday. I got a slight tap from McLeod.
He goes for the inside.
Oh, but that Ferrari, that traction, look at that. Whoopa, and he's gone again, but that Viper is a rocket ship down the straight. Of course, and you see Des also now.
Would be a copy paste again of Jake just defending the inside. No, he can't.
This time, oh, but Jake's going for the switchback here.
Switchback this time.
And also Wrench and oh, where's Eliko's gone? Eliko's Wrench.
As Jake has to run.
Wow, what a good fights we having here.
The inside for this turn, but it
becomes
the outside for the next one.
Totally missed Smiley overtaking McLeod for the lead.
We have.
I'm sorry, Smiley. We were so caught up in this fight. We knew it would happen somewhere, but you weren't
make
there.
A mistake or
still on the back of him.
Oh, okay, lap time, so no track limit or whatever. Probably.
I think it happened last lap. A 153 from McLeod and a 148.6 from Smiley. Eliko's is again back on Wrench. And he told me in the last stages you would make a clean overtake on him, and now I still missed it. I'm sorry, Eliko's. Maybe we can do. We're in a replay, right? We are in a replay, so let's do a replay.
A little bit of cheating.
You're right, Scott. We do a replay. Here we go. Why don't we? Oh.
Yeah,
how on earth?
Exit.
How? Yeah, but where did it come from? Because he was so far back in the entry.
That pull from the Ferrari on the exit is insane.
Yeah, the track. You know, it's a rocket ship off the starting line, so that's always out of the
Great
corner. It should have been insane. Yeah. Can't even believe from how far back.
Even live TV does replays.
Yeah, so that's a cool feature you can do with replays. We're gonna go back. Are we gonna go back for Smiley's overtake? Should we do that?
Maybe at the end of the race.
Okay, let's go after the finish. Smiley, lap 12. Let's watch him take the lead. Oh, McLeod really wide there again. Daz and Jake still close. Eliko's Wrench. Wrench is still. Now Wrench is back in front of Eliko's.
Desmond.
Oh,
Desmond's almost spun. Oh, that's really unfortunate. He drove a great race.
So much happening in this pack of 4 cars fighting for the podium.
That's what you get with this sprint format. No tire wear, no fuel, of course. It's just 16 hot laps.
Oh, that's a little bit deep there again.
As Wrench has a great run on Jake too.
Oh, there's a switchback, Jake. Does he leave the room? Oh man.
That Viper really is a rocket ship.
Look at that speed.
Can he cut across in front?
Yeah, he was like 7 kph. Wow, late on the brakes, Jake.
Get the position back.
Man. No way.
Going side by side to the Lesmos. No.
Some of the moves we're seeing here are just incredible. How late was Jake on the brakes here? And I think we know that Lancer is so good on the brakes.
It is.
When we tested it, you can brake so much later than some other cars. And that said, Wrench was 7 kph higher than Jake, so we should have been braking earlier. Otherwise he would have gone deep. Jake again with a defensive move.
It's lucky he's a bit too close for here, maybe.
Let's have a quick look.
Alicos is now close behind again.
Smiley.
Oh, Jake got a penalty.
No way. 1 second.
Oh.
Alicos backing out here. Jake still defending.
Against that.
So what is Alicos gonna do here? Yeah, and I was saying earlier, MC, for my choice on the cockpit, I used to race in real life. I know how it is, so yeah, for me it feels just natural to be there. With any other screen, it's just weird. Racing should be done from off the seat, behind the wheel, so even it's a game, I still like to drive like this, and it just feels natural. I know where the corners are, I know where the edges of the car are, so... But yeah, sometimes it says a big wang.
As Wrench gets forced to the outside again, will Jake break his lane?
Oh, but this is... But look at this! No way! Oh, and Alicos makes it the boat!
Great cutback.
Let's get crafty in here. And through goes Hamilton! Wow, what a move, what a race. What a spectacle. I think I'm happy to do the rest of the season of the sprint here. Just have an hour a week and look at his racing here. Damn.
As Desmond is also at the back of Wrench again. SD also not too far away.
No, he's making good in routes.
Jake will lose a lot of positions with this track limit.
Yeah, and of course, sorry guys for the rest in the back of the field. But just this fight is just too good to let go. Yeah,
will
such a shame.
Position on Jake?
Yup.
Yes, he will.
But I bet you Jake is gonna get him. He's gonna try to get him. No chance.
Jake is also quick on the straight, but knowing Jake, he will definitely try.
And from this view we can see Des closing in on Alicos. Oh, sorry, on Wrench.
Look at that Jack pool.
Yeah. Oh, squeezing him a little bit here.
Tight, as Lucky looks.
Oh, and Des and Lucky also a bit of contact.
The outside of Desmond.
Oh, big wobble from Jake. I thought so. I heard a car in the back. Gloss is closed now as well. Where's Jake? Jake is, I think, too far, but can he make the same move Alicos did? Let's get to the edge of our seat. Here we go. SD trying a cutback. Ooh, Desmond with a moment there. SD too close, going into the gravel. Jake not close enough. Okay, let's look after Lesmo 2. Just a quick slide down to the whole pack. Up to the next corner. Oh, look at this. Snipes and Ezreal.
Snipes coming through.
Ezreal cut back. No. Oh. Okay,
Snipes
this is all good.
The track limit, unfortunately, again.
Okay, here we are. I couldn't call it out, of course, but we all saw what happening on track with every car. And we need to get back to his right. Here we go. Jake. Oh, Jake is too close. He needs to push SD. Smiley. He's gonna win. I want to see what's happening here. Sorry, Smiley. You're winning. We know that.
Jake going around the outside.
Jake. Is he gonna get it? He's gonna get it. But he's going really wide. So Des with a run on the inside. He's gonna drag race.
It's gonna be really close.
And it's Jake who gets it on the line.
Move.
Wow.
That fighting from Jake got the whole pack back together.
Yeah, and
really nice
but
racing.
It played in the hands of Smiley and McLeod, giving them an easy 1-2. Shippo, oh, Zorro on the line, Shippo. So we have a second Mercedes. in the class race, we thought there was one, but Zorro also having a Mercedes Bippy, the BMW, a banana tube, cool banana liveries on his cars, and Dave, also a new driver, I think, in the AM class, in 16th. Okay, let's, before we finish, go back to lap, I think it was 12.
12.
Here we have it, Smiley. Lap 12.
Let's go on board with the winner of race 1.
Should be a track limit here.
It's a big gap.
It's a big gap still, so that's what I thought. Smiley was, I was looking every now and then where Smiley was on McLeod, and he was never close, so it caught me by surprise. Oh, there's a moment. No, maybe there was the track limit. Yeah, there's the track limit. There you have it. Let's watch it, how close this is. From the hood cam you can see the track limit's really good. So that is how most of the guys are racing. Yeah, and there you can see the white lines, and
it's really close.
Yeah, that's why it's just half a second. Maybe the rear tire just went over the line. So now we're gonna see Smiley. The overtake of Smiley, of course, and then we're gonna pick him up again for the finish.
Smiley seemed to have a bit of pace over McLeod, but I really would have loved to see the fight between the two.
Yeah. But what a strong debut it was from McLeod here. Almost took a win on debut, and then in the last stages of the race, picking up this track penalty. Yeah, there you have it. Is he going to defend the inside? Nope. No chance, inside or outside, just the over speed.
What happened with Smai at the end? He's in 7th here, but where did he finish? In lap 7 and 153. Lap 4
there was, I think he had a 3-second penalty there. We saw that, with Wrench closing back up on him. Now he's in 9th, so I think, 2-second penalty picked up in this lap. Alright, so let's see the finish of Smiley still, he deserves. We already saw it, of course. Good job, mate. Where are we? Now coming. Again, with Smiley to the last corner, giving him the glory he deserves with the first victory in the sprint. And of course McLeod and Alacos and the battle in the back with again Jake and Des side by side there. Yeah, that's
insane racing.
Yeah, it was good fun to watch.
Look and how close those guys were.
And does this make you want to race here? Or are you still saying?
It does.
Actually, it does indeed. So of course there was 2 qualifier races before this with the top 8 going through. Only a few cars, I think there were 20, 21. So yeah, good fun. Thanks MC, thanks Jake. They're thanking us for the commentary on the
thank you guys.
Apex as well.
Girl,
thanks. Yeah, on fun to do another thing together. I think we can continue on this.
We'll be back shortly with race 2.
Yeah, all right, guys. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the next one, and we'll see you on track next weekend in Laguna Segway. Oh, wrong button.